In the prosecutor's rebuttal, Prosecutor Comey pushed back on the idea that the accusers enjoyed the freak-offs. Let's get into her rebuttal in more detail. The defendant did not take no for an answer, certainly not from his girlfriends. He beat them. They suggest he didn't pay for intimacy, that there was no enterprise, and that the witnesses lied. But he flew intimate workers across the country to be intimate with Cassie and Jane while he M'd. It was not for their conversation, it was for intimacy. Remember Daniel Phillip? He said he got paid for intimacy. When he had performance issues, he stopped getting paid. The Punisher, $500 when no intimacy, thousands when intimacy. I suspect you'll hear that uncalled witnesses were equally available to both sides. Maybe some of these men would have worked for free, having intimacy in front of the masked M celebrity, but they got paid. The defendant is guilty of counts 3 and 5. An enterprise can have unlawful and lawful purposes. KK, uncalled witnesses are equally available to both sides. Did they agree to at least 2? Yes. Quick hits, the kidnapping is corroborated by Kid Cudi. He said she was forced to go along with them. Mr. Agnifilo said Mr. Combs is a fists guy. Sure, when it's his girlfriend. With men, he needs guns. The London hotel, he made Cassie go after he stomped in her face. She wasn't allowed to go home to her mum. That is a kidnapping. The arson, somehow the glove fell off someone's childlike hand. No. He said he would do it, and he did. Cassie said it. Eddie Garcia, he believed you could not go to the police under the agreement. And Combs said, watch out how you spent it. Bribery. This is the guy that can't get his own water bottle or plug in his own phone charger. He's the general, he delegates. KK knows the Wild King nights involved male workers. The only reason he needs thousands of dollars in hotel rooms is to pay male workers. KK reads all of Combs' texts, so she knew. KK alone makes Combs guilty of count 1. Substances, Mr. Agnifilo talked about conspiracy to distribute. But given substances to Cassie and Jane is distribution, that is enough. Mr. Agnifilo claims they wanted it. The defence's theory is that Cassie wanted to be urinated on, that Jane wanted to be intimate with Anton after being beaten, and Mia wanted to be penetrated, that Cassie and Jane wanted to spend days in oil with UTIs and high heels. Strange men. Mia said no, Cassie said no on her 29th birthday, Jane said no before Anton after being beaten. These women, stage whisper, had no reason to lie. The defense says it's for money, but Cassie already got paid. If Cassie were lying and already got paid, why would you take the chance of perjury in a federal trial? This is a woman standing up for what is right. Mia already settled in mediation. There's no reason for her to put on a show for you. Jane doesn't intend to sue. These women refuse to let trauma swallow up their whole lives. That struggle tells you these women told the truth. They broke free of the defendant's manipulation. Jealousy is not a defense to air trafficking. Jane picking out Cabral and Anton was her way of taking back some control. Yes, she texted male workers. Sometimes he told her, sometimes she knew he would ask. She felt she had no choice. That's coercion. The defendant did hit Cassie during freak-offs. Cassie said it, Daniel Phillip told you, and it's on video. The defendant was in a towel, the freak-off was not over. There's no separating the violence and the intimacy. Remember when Cassie OD'd in a hotel